your generation does not know the concept of waiting for something. And he's like, what do you mean? He said, I wait all the time. I said, no, you don't wait. I said, I used to stand in a line at any number of places.
How does this sound like 100 years ago?
It really does.
It does,
but I used to stand in
Yeah.
line at a post office.
That's right.
And all I could do, my only entertainment, was to look at the back of the head of the person in front of me. That was it. There was no what's happening in the news. There was no music. There was no video game. There was no sending messages. No, I stood there and I looked at the back of their head for anything from 10 to 50 minutes, and that was it. I would sit and wait for a bus to show up. I didn't know where it was. I didn't know when it was.
know it was coming.
I just stood there, and I would judge generally by how many people were with me, whether or not I had made the right choice in timing. Yeah. If there was no one, I'd be like, maybe I'm ahead of them, or maybe they've left me. Yeah. And if there's a bunch, okay, now we're not the problem. The bus is the problem. But I was trying to explain this to him, and I said to him, and by the way, he wasn't even being a brat. We were just discussing it as like a fun thing. And I was like, man, it's amazing how you can't even appreciate that you don't wait, because you've always never waited. You know why things are not happening or happening. You know where your friend is. Do you remember just waiting for your friend somewhere?
This was the thing I was thinking about. And I know this is a generational thing. And again, I really don't want to turn into an auntie, but destiny. I say to somebody, it used to be a thing that I'm going to meet you somewhere at 2:00. I would just see you at 2:00.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you have to share your location.
Yeah.
They want to know when you've left the house. They want to know when I've gotten in the car. They want to know how far away I am, where I'm going to park. Like, there's all of this constant interaction, mostly because the idea, to your point, of waiting is like counterintuitive to everything. I'm like, I'm just going to see you at 2:00. Like, I'll get there how I get there. We'll see each other at 2:00 and it'll be fine. But I've found that the level of anxiety that younger people have about not knowing your precise movement and location.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, and again, don't want to be one of these people, but I cannot imagine that our brains have developed fast enough for that to be okay with us.